We are on the Carnival Horizon and we're going to do a complete tour and full review at the end of the video of our 8-day stay in cabin 6323. Let me take my key. Come on in. Check it out. We got couch. We got a nice bed. Oh, look at all this space. We're going to do a full tour. But before I do that, let's get into safety. Usually there's stickers here that say life jackets. There's no stickers here. And there's no life jackets in there. If you look underneath the TV, you see this little insignia here? Life jackets are under the bed. So in the event of an emergency, you go under the bed, grab your life jackets, and head to your muster. You go to B3 is your muster. B3 is Reflections Dining Room. And this is where we're located. You can go to the stairway right here to the left or the stairway to the right. And then head down to deck 3 with your life jacket. All right, we got safety out of the way. Let's take a look at the cabin. Now, in order to keep the lights on, you need to put a card in here. If you take the card out, the lights are gonna go out on you. So make sure there's a card in there. Let's start here with the closets. Very nice. I like the woodwork. We've got all the same hangers. Oh, and I love that they're a hook. Yes, I love that. Storage, all kinds of storage here. And you've got a full-length mirror. Very nice. We got another closet here. Oh yeah, all the same hangers and they're on a hook as well. Beautiful. So these shelves actually tuck away up in here. You hit that. If you need some more length for if you're hanging stuff. We got another closet. Ooh, storage. We got a safe. Let's see if there's any money in there. Yeah, no money in there. No money. I had a viewer that said they found $100 poker chip in there. Storage, more storage, and more storage. Storage, more storage. Oh, we got a telephone. We've got 2 USBs, amazing. 2 US outlets, a European outlet. This switch goes to the mirror right here. We got a full mirror. Look at that. Nice mirror that's got a nice light around it. 2 glasses. We've got a refrigerator. Blow dryer. It's cheap blow dryer. If blow dryer is important to you, you may want to bring your own. Storage. We got a stool. Trash can. We've got the thermostat. Blue is cold. Red is hot. I like that. We got a hook. Storage hook. We got a coffee table here. We've got a couch. I wonder if this couch opens up. No. Beautiful artwork too. I'm really digging this cabin. Nice queen size bed. Make sure you stay to the end of the video. We give you a full review of our stay in this cabin. We're going to be in this cabin for 8 days. Storage. Light switch for the lamp. Works. Let's come over here on the other side. Storage. Light switch for the lamp. And it works. This light switch here goes to all the ceiling lights. Now, you obviously have noticed that this is a balcony. And we've been very fortunate. We bumped into a couple of balcony rooms. I like this. A shelf. Andrea will use that. But let's go check out the balcony. You gotta step up. You gotta watch that. Step up. Step out. Any guesses where we are? Well, this is what you're looking at from the balcony. You're looking at deck 5, Havana Suites. We've got 2 chairs and a table. Let's go inside. We do have a light. We do have a light overhead. Make sure you step up, and in. Let's go check out the bathroom. Now you have to step up. You see that? Another step up. Don't fall into the bathroom. We got a toilet. We've got toilet paper, toilet brush. Very dark in here. Handicap rail. We got towel rack, face cloth, hand towel, 2 bath towels and a towel rack, a magnifying mirror, storage, more storage. There is a plug up here if you need to plug in a shaver. Nice counter space or a sink space. Storage, more storage, tissues, trash, bath towel, extra toilet paper and tissues, and storage. Full mirror. Let's take a look at the shower. We've got a handicap rail in the shower. Let's see what we got over here. It is on a wand. Turn the water on, set the temperature, and forget it. Soap tray, shower gel, and shampoo. And we've got a clothesline. Let's see how this works. Comes all the way across diagonally, and there's your clothesline. On the back of the door, you've got 3 hooks. 1, 2, and 3. We're at that stage where we do our full review on cabin 6323 on the Carnival Horizon. We break it down by category. So the very first category we get into is the location of the cabin. Do you want to take this one?
Sure.
All right.
So we are conveniently located midship, pretty close to the stairways and elevators midship. We're kind of in between the upper sun decks and the active lower decks.
I agree.
So I think we're in a really good location.
We are, because you can go to the left of the room or you can go to the right of the room and you're going to hit a stairway. Either way. I think it's a great location. And if you want to hit the action that's down below, which is decks 5, 4, 3, is where all the action is in midship, and then you can go up to deck 10, 11, 12.
For the upper decks, for the sun decks, as I mentioned.
Exactly, as she
Thank
mentioned.
you for reiterating.
At the end of the day, the location, I feel, is pretty cool.
The other thing that is really cool about this location is it is not far from laundry facilities. So if you need to do your own laundry, it's just on the other side of the elevators.
That's true. That's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up.
Good job.
That's right. So location-wise, we're going to give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up all the way around. Let's talk about the next category, which is noise. Noise factors above us, below us, all around us. Was there any noise that would be disruptive with our sleep or any activities, maybe reading a book? You want to take this or you want me to take this?
You can take it. I'm curious to see what you're going to say.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to say. I thought it was quiet. I didn't hear a lot of noise. I did hear the next door neighbor's TV. Mm-hmm. They leave it on all day and all night, and you can hear it, but it's faint.
Muffled sounds.
Yeah, it's a muffled sound, but I mean, you really can't control that, right?
Yeah, I was just going to say it's typical sounds that you would hear on a cruise ship. Sometimes the noises you can hear from either side of your cabin. Sometimes you can hear people out in the hallway either laughing or doing, but nothing
that's disruptive.
No, that's exactly what I was going to say. So thank you for saying it, Michael. Nothing that's disruptive.
I would say noise-wise, it's actually a pretty good cabin. So if you're sensitive to noise, this may be a cabin for you. You agree with that?
Agreed.
Thumbs up on the noise. Let's talk utilities next. Now, utilities meaning outlets, where there are ample outlets, USBs, and the Wi-Fi, and lighting. Let's not forget about lighting. Mm-hmm. I'm actually going to jump in here, and I'm going to take this one on. So it does have 2 USBs at the desk. It does have a US outlet. We travel with a 4-way plug. We plug it in there. We never have a problem with utilities.
Agreed. So if you're interested in that, you can link it from our Amazon storefront.
Down below.
It is an affiliate link, so we do get a little small commission, but every little bit helps, and it's been great. So we can't speak highly enough of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a godsend. Now, relative to the Wi-Fi, Carnival, I'm telling you, their Wi-Fi, we got the premium package. You always buy the premium package, and their Wi-Fi is amazing.
Yeah, we've had no issues with the Wi-Fi. It's been great. No complaints.
No complaints. I'm definitely giving the Wi-Fi a thumbs up. It's been amazing.
One more thing about the utilities before Michael moves on.
I wasn't going to move on. I had one more thing, but I want to see if she's going to say the same thing I was going to say.
There are no utilities or plugs at the bedside. So that's one thing to keep in mind.
That's not what I was going to say, but thank you for bringing that up.
I know where you're going next.
People do like having a USB by their bedside so they could plug their phone in. What I was getting at is the lighting. Mm-hmm. The lighting is awful. Awful in the bathroom, awful in the cabin. Right now it looks bright because we have a window in the cabin. It's a balcony cabin, and the sun's shining through, and we're actually looking at the water right now. So it's ample natural light, but once that sunlight goes down, it's dim.
Well, it's dim because they're warm lights, they're very soft lights, they're not daylight, they're not bright white, they are very dim lights.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. The lighting is poor. In the bathroom, the
bathroom's even really bad.
Oh, the bathroom, real bad. I mean, I shaved, I left, I got up to the Lido deck, and I said, I missed a whole section of shaving. I'm like, what the? Come all the way back down and finish the job. So relative to utilities, I would give it a okay. But Wi-Fi, I'd give that a thumbs up. Let's talk about the size of the cabin. Now, this is a balcony cabin, and we'll talk about the storage as well. Mm-hmm. I think you should take over on this one.
Okay, well, it is really great. So, as Michael said, we're sitting right in front of this window, which is beautiful. We do have a balcony, so the outdoor space is amazing. But this window also has a little shelf, which is closest to the bed. We're sitting on the bed, and it's a nice little space if you need to put a few things there. That's been great. Bedside tables are great, but then we also have a couch here. And the couch is amazing. Now that's just open space and shelving above the desk. That's all open shelving. You also have storage space inside your closet. You have drawers in your closet. You have hanging space in your closet. You have plenty of space in this cabin.
We didn't run into any issues with space, but I will tell you what I found strange in this cabin. With the life jackets, I'm so used to the life jackets being in the closet. They weren't in the closet. They were under the bed.
They were under the bed.
That was a very, very first for me. But we know where they are in case of an emergency. So storage-wise, I'm going to give that a thumbs up as well.
Absolutely.
All right. So let's talk about the comfort of the bedding and the pillows. What do you think?
It wasn't the most comfortable bed I've ever had on a cruise ship, but it certainly wasn't the worst. It was good. I will say it was good. It wasn't excellent. It wasn't plush and luxurious, but it was good.
I will tell you, it was okay.
Yes, it was. It was good.
It was okay. So I'll give that a thumbs up. Not a strong one. Let's move on to the bathroom. My favorite room. The most important room, I think. And biggest thing for me in a bathroom is water temperature. Make sure the temperature is nice and hot and stays hot and it doesn't fluctuate. And the water pressure is important to me as well when I'm talking bathroom. So I do a water test, and I thought the water pressure was mediocre at best. I mean, it made a lot of noise, but it definitely has some sort of water saver on there.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think the water pressure was that great at all. Now, the temperature-wise, I thought the temperature was okay.
Well, that's surprising because I thought the water temperature and the pressure was all pretty good. And the fact that it was a wand and everything else.
I did like the fact that it was a wand, but I didn't like the water pressure. I didn't think it was a strong water pressure. Other than that, anything else in the bathroom you want to add?
The lighting. We talked about it earlier.
The lighting. Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible, horrible, horrible. So, we got done with the bathroom. Let's talk about the staff. Our room steward. What do you think?
He's great.
He's like a ninja. He's
great.
in, he's out. And what's his name?
Desta? Yes, Desta.
Desta.
And he's been great. We actually haven't really even seen him all that often. So he somehow gets in and out when we are gone, and it's been great.
Yeah, he does a good job. He really does. And he's got a good personality. So when we do see him walking through the car,
says hello.
always says hello.
Calls us by name.
Yeah, pretty awesome. So overall, this is where I ask you, would you stay in this cabin again?
I would. I really enjoyed it.
I would stay in this cabin again as well. So if you're contemplating this cabin, I think you're going to do okay.
Absolutely. You're in a great location.
Just the lighting's kind of, you might want to get a miner's helmet with a light on it. So this is where I say ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching, but there's more to explore,
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
so you never miss any adventures.
Click on one of these videos to keep the journey going.
And this is where I say ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.